Hi everyone, welcome to this full body workout. I have one 5-minute set that we're going to do 3 times with 2 30-second breaks. I suggest if you're a beginner, just do the first 5 minutes this time, intermediate, do 10 minutes, and advanced, do 15. The idea is you can build up your strength and endurance over time by adding a few minutes each time you do this workout. And you will get stronger, you'll see. So, when you're ready, let's get started. Bend your knees slightly, pelvic tilt, and arms out at side. Let's go. Starting with a front press, your palms face in, pushing forward, and they face back, pushing back. Really use your muscles by using body resistance. It's like you're pushing against something really hard so that your arms aren't soft. Make sure you're really engaging your back and your arms. Next, we'll do an arm press overhead. Palms face up to the center and palms face down, coming down. And use that resistance. We're working our shoulders as well here, so keep them down. There's a tendency for shoulders to rise up into our ears when we're working out. Okay, we're going to take a twist and a bend to the right. With your hands at your ears, you take a twist to the right and a bend to the right, and make sure you're twisting and bending from the waist up. And keep those knees slightly bent with a pelvic tilt so you keep your back safe. Keep your elbows in a straight line. You don't want to fold in your elbow when you twist. And you're working lots of abs here, so keep those abs tight. Now we'll take that to the left side. Twist and bend to the left. Remember to keep breathing throughout the whole workout. Next up, knees come up and arms pull down beside knees. Starting with the right. Knees lift up, hands on either side of knees, pulling down. You're working abs, legs, and arms here, so make sure you hold that tummy tight. Lift your knees to a height that is comfortable for you without bending forward. Keep your back straight. We're going to go to the floor on our hands and knees in a tabletop position. Take the time that you need to get to the floor in a tabletop position. Left knee comes to chest as your head goes down. Take that leg straight back, then bring it into your left elbow, and then lift your leg back higher. Be sure your back stays flat and that you're not kicking your leg back. Keep it very controlled, and you also don't want to hyperextend your neck up too high. Now same thing on the right leg. Right knee to chest, leg goes straight back, right knee to right elbow, and then leg lifts higher. Keep your moves controlled, your abs tight, and keep breathing. This is great work for your behind, so really squeeze that butt when you lift your leg up and back. Next, we have a bear stance. Stay in tabletop position. Your legs and arms are about hip width apart. Tuck your toes under. Lift your legs off the floor so your legs are parallel with the floor. If that's too difficult, you have an option of doing simple push-ups here. You'll see that in the top left corner. Or if you can do full push-ups, go ahead, knock yourself out, go for it. The bear stance or push-ups really work your full body all at once. Next, we're gonna take it to our backs. Take your time safely getting onto your back, and then we're gonna do some ab work. Knees bent up, toes on floor, arms start directly overhead. You pull under your legs as your knees go to chest. Do a toe tap, pull under your legs again, and your legs go straight. Now, if you find that's too difficult, you have the option of just doing toe taps up and down. You can see that in the top left corner. More ab work on our back next. Okay, now you come on your elbows and forearms. With legs straight, they start at 45 degrees, go up to 90, back to 45, and pull to chest. If that's too difficult for you, look in the top left corner. You can tap your heel on top of either knee instead. Now hold your abs tight for both of these workouts. These are challenging. Keep your back strong and straight. Here comes our first break with a little stretch before round 2. Roll onto your back carefully. Your knees come to chest. Your hands on your knees and gently roll your knees one direction a couple of times and then the other direction a couple of times. And now as gracefully as we can, we're going to bend to the side, put our arm out and get up and roll your back up one vertebra at a time. Keep your knees slightly bent, your pelvis tucked under. Hold either elbow and pull and stretch. And we're ready to start again. We do that front press again, the arms facing in, and then they pull back. Remember to keep those arms strong and controlled as if you're pushing against something. Let's keep this strong. Let's really use those muscles. Next, we have arm press overhead, palms up. Palms up. Use your full range of motion overhead, really reach, and press back down with your palms down to shoulder height. I know you're working it hard and keep breathing. Next, we twist and bend to the right. Twist and bend from the waist up, and remember to keep those knees slightly bent and that pelvis tucked under to help protect your back. Let's take that to the left. Great job. Twist and bend to the left, knees bent, pelvis tucked under, and keep breathing. Next up, knees up at the front and arms pull down, starting with the right. If you can push yourself a bit in this set, lift those knees up a little bit higher, really pull those arms down, challenge yourself. Okay, we're going back down to the floor shortly. Don't worry about how long it takes you to get there. Just get there safely and you'll get into the exercise whenever you can. Here we go. Let's take it down to the floor in tabletop position, and we're gonna pull that knee to chest and straight back, and then to your left elbow and lift it up higher in a nice controlled movement. Let's take that to the right leg. Here we go on the right side. Once again, don't rush to get there. You just get there when you can and keep the movement slow and controlled. When you do that, it helps ensure you're doing the exercises properly and effectively. Next, we have the bear stance or push-ups, whatever your preference. In tabletop position, tuck your toes under, lift your legs off the floor parallel to the floor. If that's too difficult, do those push-ups. Keep in mind, when you continue to do this routine in the future, you can gradually build up your strength and endurance and add minutes and add difficulty of exercise. It'll get you stronger, so challenge yourself. Up next, we get on our backs. In your own time, carefully get on your back, knees bent, arms straight overhead. Reach under your legs, knees come to chest, reach overhead, and then reach under legs again and legs go straight out. You have the option of just tapping your toes up and down. Make sure you put your lower back into the floor when you're doing these exercises. Next, try and get your legs in position at 45 degrees. Come up on elbows and forearms, legs at 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 45, and pull to chest. Remember, you have that option of putting the heel taps on top of your knees. Whatever you're doing, remember to keep breathing. These are pretty challenging. And keep that back strong and straight. Okay, if you're advanced or want to try advanced, we're going to do a little stretch and then go into our third and final round. Roll in your back, pull your knees to chest and circle them around each direction a couple of times. And then put your knees to the side, your arm is out, and once again, as gracefully as you can, get up, roll up vertebra by vertebra. When you get to the top, grab either elbow and pull a little stretch to either side to stretch out your back. Straighten your hair if you need to, and away we go. Okay, you know the drill by now. Front press, palms facing in and then facing out to go back. Really use those muscles, use that resistance. Remember to keep your shoulders down. They can tend to rise up when we're working out. Next, arm press above head. Palms face up, reaching up, and they face down, coming down to your shoulder height. So listen, good for you if you've gone this far in this workout. It's a bit challenging, and you're really working it, so way to go. And even more so if you've been building it up over the past weeks and getting stronger. Congratulations on all your hard work. Twist and bend right is next. Twist and bend right. Remember to keep those knees bent and pelvis slightly tucked under. Let's take that to the left. Twist and bend left. Next, knees lift up, arms pull down. Starting with the right. Lift your knees up with whatever energy you've got left, whatever height is good for you. If you can pull them up a little bit higher, go for it. Really reach those arms up and hold your abs tight. We're heading down to the floor for the last time. Carefully, in your own time, get down to the floor in tabletop position. And we're gonna take that left leg into the chest and back and to your left elbow and lift it higher. Keep it all nice and controlled. Let's take it to the right side. In your own time, take your right leg to chest and back and then to your right elbow and up higher. We're going into our final bear stance. In tabletop, tuck those toes under, lift your legs off the floor so they're parallel, and hold. If you need to do push-ups, that's your option. Your back is flat and hold those abs tight. We're going to go onto our backs again. Carefully, in your own time, get onto your back, knees bent, arms straight overhead, knees to chest, arms reach under legs, reach back up with a toe tap, under legs again, and legs go straight out. If you need an option, just do those toe taps. Our last exercise is coming right up. On elbows and forearms, legs at 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 45, and pull to chest, and keep breathing. You need that option. You can do the heel taps on top of your knees. The hard work is almost over, but we're gonna do a few moves to get you all stretched out. Slowly roll back, knees to chest, hands on your knees, and roll each direction a couple of times. Now back the other way. Now we put our hands and our feet on the floor. Take your knees to the left side for a twist and stretch. Now take it to the right and stretch. Take your left knee to your chest, straighten your right leg and have a good pull. And now switch legs, hold on to your right knee, put your left leg out straight and hold. Knees bent, feet flat on floor. Clasp your hands, palms to the ceiling, and just circle them each direction a couple of times. And now take your right arm over your chest, hold on and pull for a good stretch on that arm with your left hand. Now over to the other side. Your right arm goes on your left arm and hold and stretch, and you're done. So, no matter what level, I'm sure you found that to be a great workout. As I said, if you were a beginner or intermediate, you can increase a little bit each time and you'll build up your strength and endurance. I really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing with your friends. It really helps me, makes me feel good, but it really helps me build my channel and know what's working for you. As always, lots of love to you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.